This episode, we head out in Key West to do some jet skiing, some snorkeling. Hey, welcome back. What's going on? This episode is part 2 of a trip to Key West. In this one, we go snorkeling, we go jet skiing, and we hang around in Key West, grab a drink, grab some food. You know, all just a typical day in Key West, you know. And anyway, there's really not much to talk about. I guess I'll see you down there. So come join me as I go diving, driving, and droning around South Florida and beyond. Yo, let's do this. Another beautiful morning in Key West. Great view. It's time to get the morning started. We're going jet skiing. The jet skis are parked at this resort in South Key West. You can see people already out there ahead of us. A couple friends hanging around. The reason I agreed to go jet skiing is because it wasn't just go out and wander around. It was we were going to go all the way around the island of Key West. But they take you out to this little spot first where it's not very deep at all, only a couple feet, and you practice jet skiing for a little bit, make sure you're good so that you can make it all the way around the island. And it was a blast. These jet skis actually go really fast, but holding the GoPro and trying to get some footage, I only made it up to about 20 or 30 miles an hour. But man, it was a lot of fun. It's the first time I went jet skiing in years. But as I said, I agreed to go because we were going on an adventure all the way around the island. It wasn't just go out and do donuts and stuff, you know. But you practice out here and have fun for a little bit first. And then you head off around the island. I would suggest anybody do it. Later at the end of the ski trip, I'll show you where to go, the place to go and rent the jet skis and go all the way around the island. It's really, really cool. It's like 2 hours for like $160. Not bad at all. A little private island. Then we're back at the resort because we still had some snorkeling and walking around to do. Look at that water. It's just absolutely amazing. You know, there's not many beaches, ironically enough, in Key West. You know, they're all kind of man-made. And a lot of the water is really shallow all the way around Key West. And that's where you want to go to rent those jet skis. And we were off to walk through the marina, get over to the snorkel boat. There's that line still, the southernmost port of Key West. Cruising around, I'm always looking for a good cigar. Just some hand-rolled cigars here in the marina. I love this walk through the marina. That place is pretty cool. We're going out on a catamaran by Fury Adventures. You'll see them everywhere in Key West. The dive master gives us a little briefing what we're going to be running into. It's always beautiful water out there in Key West. Just absolutely, I just love the boat ride as much as anything else. We jump in, and they had warned us that it wasn't very deep, you know, and I thought that was odd. I mean, because we were there in a boat, but yeah, at some points it was only like 2 or 3 foot deep to the top edges of the reef. And then, of course, down to the bottom when you look out into the blue, you know, it might have been about 20, 25 feet, but what we were snorkeling over top of was just a few feet. Pretty awesome structure and everything, though, you know, for a newbie snorkeling, you know, it's fantastic. This is what brought me down to Florida. I went out on one of these snorkel trips, and I just wanted to do it all the time, you know, and then I learned to go scuba diving and everything. And I just love all the fillet fish, blue tang, beautiful fish. I just love them. You just chill out, hang out. It was a little rocky that day, a little little wavy and stuff, so it's kind of hard to film in a way. Bunch of sergeant majors. I love those fish. I just can't get enough of them. This must have been the most chill parrotfish I've ever seen in my life. Usually they are up and down and all around and buzzing through, and this guy was just hanging out, letting everybody take pictures of him. Oh, filefish action. I love those filefish. They're just so neat looking. It's a beautiful coral structure. Not super colorful, but definitely beautiful structure, you know? Say, those fish, they always hang around under the boat. We're coming to the end of our snorkel adventure in Key West. It's time to get back on that boat, get back to Key West, do some walking around, some hanging around. I just can't get enough of that water. That water is just absolutely beautiful. And it was like 86 degrees that day, the water, you know, so jumping in was a breeze. Other people with other adventures. We were off. This is something I mentioned earlier. This was Jimmy Buffett's studio, I guess back in the 70s and stuff. He might have recorded Margaritaville there. You know, people leave. This was after he died. People leave, I guess, mementos and stuff at the studio. You know, I guess flip-flops it's a pretty cool memento. We're cruising around through the marina on our way out into Key West. A Schooner Wharf, a bar that's been around since the dawn of time. And once in a while you spot manatee in the water. This fishing boat is always down there. I don't know if it actually goes out and fishes or whatever, but it's an amazing looking boat. I feel like you see stuff like that up in Maine. We were out and about and through the streets. My friend wanted to check out this place where they make sandals, like handmade sandals. Apparently they're pretty popular. I never heard of them before, but Kino sandals. And she wanted to pick up some handmade sandals. I went outside and flew the drones to take a look around, see what was going on. Surrounded by water, island life, absolutely beautiful Key West. This little shopping center was cool, where the Kinos were. I, of course, found a cigar shop. I'm always finding a good cigar shop. They actually hand make them right here, you know. And, the owner gave me a little taste of everything, a little education. It's really cool. We also found a little jewelry shop inside there. It was a beautiful day in Key West. Back down to Duval Street, see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. It's Captain Tony's, pretty popular bar. They have dollar bills stapled all over the walls, and bras and panties and everything else. There's always some live music going. Today was the walk-in tour. Another's my favorite little cigar spot on Duval Street. I always go there. Cigars are actually reasonably priced in Key West. And this is another angle of Schooner Wharf. And always some live music going on there. Kind of got a Jimmy Buffett vibe going on. Roosters everywhere. They're protected down there, so they're just growing in population. Found a nice little bar to hide out from the rain. Always a little rain.
Liquid sunshine.
That's why I warm it.
After lunch, rain stopped. It was time to start heading back. It's like a 3-hour, 45-minute drive back. Lake never disappoints. I just love the views. Wide open spaces, ocean everywhere. Pretty cool though, you get some storms off in the background. It's just amazing to look at. Made a couple pit stops along the way. If you're ever down in Marathon Key, this place is amazing. La Nina, great, like Cuban food, Cuban sandwiches and stuff. If I was to ever ride a motorcycle again, it would only be in Key West or taking the ride to Key West, you know. This place has some key lime pie, pretty pricey, but tasty. I'm here every other Thursday. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.